Who would have thought that at a high-profile tech fair in San Francisco, Will Smith, Hollywood's beloved action star, would accidentally break a cutting-edge gadget and launch an apology that would set social media on fire? Nobody expected that at Silicon Sands Expo, an event renowned for its dazzling displays of futuristic innovations and cutting-edge gadgets, a single mishap could transform an ordinary day into a defining moment for a tech startup and a celebrity's public image. Yet that's exactly what happened when Will Smith, Hollywood's beloved superstar and self-proclaimed technology enthusiast, accidentally knocked over a revolutionary holographic projector and then, with unfiltered sincerity, apologized right then and there. It was a crisp spring morning in San Francisco, and the expansive expo center buzzed with anticipation. Booths showcasing artificial intelligence, robotics, and next-generation display systems filled the halls, the displays shimmering under carefully calibrated lighting. Amid all this tech brilliance, Will arrived in a relaxed, casual style, a crisp white t-shirt, fitted jeans, and his signature cap, exuding an easygoing charm that immediately set him apart from the usual sea of corporate suits and engineers. Driven by his insatiable curiosity and a desire to experience life beyond the silver screen, Will wandered through the exhibits, engaging with developers and marveling at the creative prowess on display. His gaze was eventually drawn to the booth of Lumina Tech, a scrappy startup that was generating buzz with its latest creation, the Luminosphere, a sleek, portable holographic projector designed to render vivid, three-dimensional images right in open space. The device promised to revolutionize fields ranging from education to entertainment by producing lifelike holograms without the need for conventional displays. The booth was alive with energy. The founder, Kira Manning, a determined 27-year-old engineer with a passion for innovation, explained the device's light-field technology to a captivated crowd. When Will Smith approached, Kira's excitement only grew, and she eagerly invited him to try out the prototype. "Just handle it gently, it's still in its early stages," she warned, a hopeful glint in her eyes. Will's natural curiosity took over. With a playful grin, he examined the Luminosphere, rotating it in his hands as if inspecting a rare artifact. "So it's like those Jedi holograms, but even cooler because it's real," he joked, eliciting chuckles from the onlookers. He began asking Kira detailed questions about the technology, about how the device could project truly interactive images without the need for screens or glasses. His genuine interest and charismatic banter drew the crowd in even closer. Then, amid the animated conversation and laughter, fate intervened. In a moment of exuberant enthusiasm, Will's elbow brushed against the edge of the display stand. Before anyone could react, the Luminosphere wobbled perilously, teetered, and then tumbled off its pedestal with a sudden sharp crash that sliced through the air like a clap of thunder. The sleek casing shattered upon impact, sending a cascade of fragments across the polished floor and exposing intricate circuits and delicate components that spoke volumes of months of hard work. A heavy silence swept over the booth. The crowd's initial excitement evaporated, replaced by startled murmurs and wide-eyed disbelief. Kira stood frozen, her face draining of color as she took in the sight of her prototype in ruins. In that frozen moment, Will's expression shifted from playful curiosity to genuine horror. Dropping everything else, he knelt beside the shattered device, his eyes scanning the damage in disbelief. "Oh man, I'm so sorry," he said, his voice raw with remorse. "I didn't mean for this to happen, I got too excited." He carefully collected the most fragile pieces, cradling them as if they were priceless artifacts. "Please forgive me," he repeated, looking up at Kira with earnest, apologetic eyes that betrayed his celebrity composure. Even as the murmurs grew louder and smartphone cameras began capturing every detail, Will's apology remained sincere and unforced. Within minutes, the video of Will's heartfelt apology made its way onto social media. Hashtags like #WillBreaksTech and #SorryWill quickly began trending, sparking an avalanche of reactions from tech enthusiasts, industry analysts, and fans alike. Some lauded his humility and his willingness to own up to the mistake, while others debated the fragility of the new technology. The incident, though seemingly minor, had exploded into a major talking point. Kira, still reeling from the accident, explained in a voice that was both steady and tinged with disappointment, "This was our only prototype that we brought here to showcase what our technology can do. I understand that accidents happen, but this device represented months of research and investment." Her words resonated with the audience, many of whom began to see the incident not as a complete failure but as a learning opportunity, a reminder of the inherent risks of innovation. Determined to make amends, Will immediately took proactive steps. He stood up and addressed the small group gathered around him and the booth, pulling out his phone to begin a live stream. "Hey, everyone, I know you just saw what happened," he began, his tone mixing sincerity with his trademark humor. "I'm really sorry for breaking this amazing piece of technology. Mistakes happen, even to us. But what's important is that we learn from them. I'm going to cover the cost of a replacement, and I promise to be extra careful next time." His words, delivered with genuine emotion, brought a wave of supportive comments from viewers and onlookers alike. The buzz generated by Will's live stream rapidly transformed the narrative. Luminateca's social media channels lit up with messages of encouragement, while tech bloggers praised both the startup's innovative spirit and Will's accountability. Investors who had been on the fence began showing renewed interest, impressed by how the incident was turning into a story of resilience and growth. Will's commitment didn't stop at words. He arranged for the company to transport a replacement prototype from their lab, and later that afternoon, he returned to the booth to witness the new device's debut. This time, the demonstration was flawless. The replacement luminosphere activated with a dazzling display, a swirling galaxy of light that captivated the crowd. Will, standing back with a relieved grin, quipped, "Looks like even when you break something, you can build it back stronger." His quick wit and graceful recovery from the mishap earned him a standing ovation from both tech enthusiasts and industry veterans. In the days that followed, the story of Will's accidental tech mishap became a beacon in Silicon Valley, a symbol of the iterative nature of innovation and the importance of owning one's mistakes. The incident sparked discussions on various tech forums and podcasts about building robust, user-friendly devices, and even led to a series of public talks where entrepreneurs shared stories of failures and recoveries. Will's candid recounting of the event in interviews emphasized that even the most advanced technologies are built on a foundation of trial and error. "Innovation isn't always smooth sailing," he remarked during one late-night interview. "Sometimes, you break something, and it forces you to think harder about how to fix it." The startup, Lumina Tech, used the incident as a turning point. They revamped the design of the Luminosphere, incorporating feedback about durability and ease of handling, and soon released a new version that garnered accolades at subsequent tech fairs. The company credited Will's involvement with bringing much-needed attention to their work, a reminder that sometimes, even unintentional mistakes can pave the way for extraordinary breakthroughs. Will's experience at Silicon Sands Expo resonated beyond the realm of technology. In boardrooms, executives cited his incident as a case study in crisis management and corporate humility. It was discussed in business schools as an example of how public figures can transform a blunder into a positive learning moment, demonstrating the value of accountability and transparency. For Will, the incident also served as a personal revelation. Amidst his hectic life of movie premieres and high-stakes projects, that single moment on a crowded tech floor reminded him that vulnerability and humility are not signs of weakness but of genuine strength. It rekindled memories of his early days, when he, too, had stumbled and learned, long before the trappings of fame had set in. He began to explore ways to blend his passion for technology with his creative pursuits, supporting initiatives that focused on mentoring young tech innovators and bridging the gap between creativity and engineering. In one particularly moving follow-up interview, Will reflected on the experience, saying, "I was there to have fun and explore a new world, and I made a mistake. That's human. What matters is how we respond to it. Owning up to our failures and turning them into opportunities to improve is what progress is all about." His words struck a chord with audiences, earning him admiration for his candidness and humility. Over time, the incident became part of Silicon Sands Expo lore, a story retold at tech conferences, in TED Talks, and in business classrooms as a reminder that even a global superstar is not immune to the realities of experimentation and failure. The tale was reimagined in countless memes and articles, each version celebrating Will's ability to laugh at himself and to use a public misstep as a springboard for innovation. As the expo came to a close, industry insiders noted that the day's events had transcended mere gadget mishaps. It had become a celebration of resilience, adaptability, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. Will's accidental destruction of a cutting-edge device, followed by a heartfelt apology and swift corrective action, underscored the notion that progress is born out of mistakes and the courage to fix them. In the end, what started as a seemingly minor incident on the tech fair floor transformed into a multifaceted narrative of personal growth, community support, and the enduring spirit of innovation. Will Smith's humble, unfiltered response not only salvaged the day for Lumina Tech but also delivered a powerful message. No matter how high you rise, It's your ability to recover from failure and learn from it that truly defines you. And in a world obsessed with perfection, that human touch, flawed, earnest, and ever resilient, is what connects us all. Thus, amid the echo of clashing cymbals and the soft hum of renewed conversation, Silicon Sands Expo ended on a high note, a celebration of innovation, accountability, and the timeless truth that even legends, when faced with adversity, have the power to inspire and transform.